be more of a rant type of video because trust me, I haven't done one of these in a very long time, but this is very overdue because I am very annoyed. I'm assuming a lot of you guys are annoyed too, and that is with the hackers in Black Ops 6. I've been annoyed ever since 3-4 years ago when all this shit started taking off, and it's still going on, and it doesn't seem to be getting fixed at all, which makes no sense at all. In the gameplay you're about to watch, actually, my whole team actually believes like 2 or 3 of them were walling because they're just sus kills where they're just tracking us through the wall, but they still got shit on. I still drop 50 and they still lose, which makes no sense. And then we played them the game after this as well, and they lost again. And it's like, bro, they made it more obvious the second game, but you guys are only gonna watch the first game for now. But that shit is actually mind-blowing to me. I genuinely don't understand why people just try to closet wall, and like, why do they try to hide it? Why can't you just get good on your own? Why do you have to cheat? Why do you have to see where someone's gonna be at like you're in fucking Codcaster spectating the CDL or something? That doesn't make any sense to me. And the fact that you still lose is more mind-blowing to me because it's like you wasted all that money on cheats just to still lose and be dog shit to people that aren't cheating. So make that make any sense at all, right? I feel like when cheaters lose and they know they're cheating, they must feel so fucking stupid in their head, or they're so delusional that they just like, all right, GG's, let's go, we gotta do this next time, and they just don't like see that they're hacking at all. And I'm just like, brother, how is this still going on? It's 2025. We have the best technology ever at this point in life, right? So how is there still hackers running rampage on almost every single game in the higher ranks in Black Ops 6? It doesn't make any sense to me. How it's like they have Activision by their fucking dick and they're just swinging them around like this, and it's like, we still got you, we're still doing this, we're still 10 steps ahead of you. Like, okay, Activision released an update, it was this season, yeah, where if you lost to hackers, then you're gonna get your SR back, and that shit is like, okay, it's cool, but there's still so many hackers. Like, that was actually probably, I would say, the only good thing they have done so far with these cheaters, and I feel like it's long overdue. They should have been done that, but hey, I guess better late than never, right? But in my head, I'm just like, you're a multi-billion-dollar company, and these people that are making these cheats honestly probably make less than 100k a year, and they're just making these, coding these, and you're a multi-billion-dollar company, and you can't hire some expert coder or expert antivirus person or whatever to figure these people out. It makes no sense with me. If this was the FBI, they would have been had that shit done. They would have got this shit over with. Obviously, that's a stupid comparison because the Activision, CIA, FBI, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So don't take that serious because it was just an analogy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of you guys are also dealing with the same problems because it stopped a lot of people from playing. I'm honestly genuinely curious on the player count now compared to when the game first started, or even like a few months ago, because I feel like it is so much less now, and it is actually insane. There might be more hackers on the game than there is regular legit players, and that's so mind-blowing to me, and it's so scary because then you have teams of hackers and cheaters that are just rage cheating, and it's like, how do you even have fun doing that? They just rage cheat. Does it make them happy ruining everyone else's day? That's what I think. I think generally it's a mental illness. If you cheat on Call of Duty, you have a mental illness. Like, how is that even fun? You wake up to go to school or work, or they probably don't even have jobs or anything, but you wake up and you're like, damn, I want to cheat so bad on Call of Duty today. I can't wait to cheat and gain SR. That's what's going through their head. How is that fun, bro? It's not fun. How is that fun knowing that you're not getting better at all and you're just literally cheating to get your way up to the ranks, and you're not like learning anything, you're not progressing in life? Because if you take those cheats away, they're absolute dog shit. You're literally living a fake life on Black Ops 6, bro. That's literally what it is. That's all it is. And you're not actually that good. You're not actually doing this and that. You're just getting shit on. And the ones that talk shit after they beat you when you're rage hacking are the most brain dead, mental ill people I've ever seen in my life. And I actually genuinely want to see what these people look like. I'm going to DreamHack in Dallas this weekend. I'm genuinely curious how many people in that venue cheat on Call of Duty, and they don't say nothing about it at all. They're just cheating. They go about their day. They watch the CDO. It's like it's nothing. Like nothing happened. They listen to all these streamers they watch talk shit about cheaters, and they still do it to this day. Because I know a lot of streamers and a lot of content creators actually stop playing rank play due to all the cheaters. because it just got to a point where even if you're in diamond, you're getting a cheater almost every single game if you have a high MMR. And I feel like that's the hardest part, because it literally stopped me from playing every day, and I only play probably once or twice a week now, only for a few hours. And instantly when I get a cheater, I just want to get off, bro. It's not even fun anymore at all. Maybe a random week out of the month I'll play for more days just because I need to get my competitive itch out the way, you know what I'm saying? But it's honestly mind-blowing to me. I genuinely don't know how many people are working on this, because Activision never comes out with any updates. The only time they update is when the new season drops, and they're just dropping some new anti-cheat thing that they think is gonna be fucking spectacular, something made by NASA or something, and it just never ends up working. Like, it works for a little bit, and they always say, oh, we banned 30,000 accounts, and then you're playing a cheater every game, and it's like, bro, I just thought you said you banned 30,000 accounts. Like, I don't understand, why can't they just ban their IP address from making new accounts, so they just can't play all, unless they've tried that, unless I don't know. But they have no communication with anybody. That's the biggest problem. Is I feel like Activision, Treyarch, they don't have no communication with the fan base. I feel like they should constantly be putting out updates with the cheaters, because that is their biggest problems. Besides the shit ass map, there's something that they can't control. The cheaters, that's way out of their control at this moment, but they still refuse to talk about it. When people interview all these devs and these Treyarch devs, this and that, the people who made the game, why don't they ask them about the cheaters? Unless they sign something that says don't ask about this and that. But it's like they're not asking the right questions, because they can't run from the question if you ask them in person on an interview. They have to straight up answer it to your face, or they're just gonna dodge it. And if they dodge it, that just means they don't give a fuck, because they're still making millions and millions of dollars every single year, and their pockets aren't going down. If anything, their pockets are going up, because people are still buying the game, people are still playing it, so they just don't care. They're just a cash cow at this point, bro. And it's just like, I really wish they cared about the game as much as they did back in the day, because back in the day, it was such, the games were so good, and I feel like everyone just lives off of nostalgia now. Like, I've played Call of Duty for over 10 years of my life. Yes, I'm what are you gonna do about it? I played for over 10 years of my life, and I buy the new game every single year just because I'm good at it, one, and I like playing it. I like the competitive side of it. I know it very well. I like the community, and I like the streamers, and I like making content of it. I want to know how many of you guys run into hackers every single game, because I honestly feel like there's no hackers in gold or plat unless they had just made a new account and they're boosting it up. But I honestly refuse to believe there's hackers down there, because, and if you think someone is hacking, they might just be better, to be honest with you. But it all starts in diamond. And once you get to diamond and you have a higher MMR, and with the crimson iridescence, it's non-stop cheaters. I know people make videos of people in the top 250 cheating all the time, and they still not banned, and they're still fucking playing every single day like they're jobless, and they're just not getting banned. They're just doing whatever they want, and it makes no sense. But that was a little rant video for you guys. Sorry if it gets annoying. I just needed to get that off my chest, because this shit it's just insane, like I said. And I truly just don't believe how a billion-dollar company just lets this slide, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if, like, CSGO, Valorant, and all those games, granted they're very old, but Call of Duty's very old, they have the anti-cheat figured out. But I just don't think Call of Duty wants to spend money on an anti-cheat, even though it's probably pocket change to them. They still don't want to spend money, and it just makes no sense to me. But comment down below your struggles with the hackers, because I honestly don't think it's ever gonna end. I just think it's gonna get worse and worse and worse every single year, and we're just gonna be going in a circle all the time. But yeah, subscribe if you're new, like this video if you enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.